Welcome back to the channel, guys. As always, thanks so much for being here, clicking on this video and joining me as we dive back into the Wizarding World for another round of exciting Harry Potter news, topics and discussions. But before we get going on today's video, quick bit of housekeeping. Later on today on the channel, I am going to be putting out a second video and we're going to be talking about Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. So last night, a big piece of news and information dropped. Andy Serkis, the director of the movie, he put out this kind of promo video, which gives us our first look at the set. And well, I feel that the news story is big enough that it deserves its own separate video. And I do want to start talking about Lord of the Rings a bit more on the channel. You guys seem to enjoy it when I talked about it on the segment at the end of the video yesterday. So there will be a standalone video talking about the Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum later on the channel today. So make sure you do stay tuned for that, guys. Just wanted to give you a bit of a heads up there. Okay, so with that down, let's get into our exciting news topics for this Harry Potter video here. Okay, up first, I posted this today on the Wizards Rest X or Twitter page, whichever you prefer to call it. And guys, if you are on the X platform, Twitter platform, do come over, do follow me at Wizards_Rest. I would really appreciate any follows that you guys can give. It helps to boost the content and all that kind of stuff. We're up to 104 followers. We've passed 100 followers. So thank you to everyone that has come over and joined. I really do appreciate that. Still a small channel, but you know, got to start somewhere. Okay, so let's get into our main topic. So Dalton Jones just teased a big adventure on Instagram. He's a candidate for Colin Creevey in the HBO Harry Potter series. He started following members of the official cast in recent weeks, in addition to liking fan cast and characters not yet revealed. Yeah, this is common when it comes to movies and TV shows. When an actor is rumored for a role and they start following other actors that are in a certain project, people begin to speculate because it's like, why would said actor, in this case Dalton Jones, he's all of a sudden being rumoured for the role of Collin Creevey. But not only that, he's began to follow all the actors and cast from the HBO Harry Potter series. Why would he be doing that if he wasn't going to be, you know, part of the cast? But again, I guess a lot of fans do that as well. It's not a definitive piece of evidence that kind of links him to the Collin Creevey role, but I guess it adds a little bit of credence depending on how you look at it. But anyway, so for those of you who may not know who Dalton Jones is, let's just go over to his IMDb page quickly. So Dalton Jones is a British actor from South Yorkshire. He is best known for playing Agent Osric in Odd Squad UK and voicing Zack in Pip and Posy specials. Since starting his career at age 6, he has built experience across television, voice work, commercials and short film, demonstrating a natural screen presence and versatility across both comedy and drama. So he's got a lot of acting credits, not only acting credits, voice acting as well. So it does seem like he does have the experience that would be required, you know, to play Collin Creevey. And if we go down here, I did look at the upcoming projects. So Harry Potter isn't in his upcoming section, so it's not officially mentioned at the moment. But that may change if HBO decide to officially announce him as Collin Creevey. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so he's been in Odd Squad, Pip and Posy's Treehouse Mystery, The Game, Tim Rex in Space, Pip and Posy's Spooktacular Party. So that's just some of the credits there. And going back to the post here, it says he teased a big adventure on his Instagram. So if we land over here on Dalton Jones Official, and by the way, you can follow this kid here if you want to. I've looked through some of his posts here, and where it says he's teased a big adventure on Instagram, I've looked through some of these posts, and I can't find where he's teased a big adventure. I've looked through some of them. It may be a post that's buried here, hidden somewhere. I don't exactly know where it's posted up, I have to be completely honest. It's buried in here somewhere, but regardless, it says that he's teasing a big adventure. Do you think he could be Collin Creevey? Do you think he would suit the bill? I think the kid, looking at this side-by-side comparison, in terms of looks, I can absolutely see it. The kid on the left, Dalton Jones, you throw him a camera, and absolutely I can see this kid as Dalton, I can see this kid as Collin Creevey, sorry. Dalton Jones is who he already is. Yeah, I can definitely see him in the role. He's got the look down, that's for sure. Like this kind of innocent, naive, kind of sweet look to him. But yeah, I'd be interested. So guys, that's kind of just a rumor, so take it with a pinch of salt. This isn't confirmed. It's not been confirmed by HBO, Warner Brothers, any executives. It's just rumor and speculation at this point. But what do you think? Would you be up for that casting? Do you think it would be a good casting, a bad casting, somewhere in the middle? Whatever your thoughts are about that, do let me know in the comment section. Okay, so with that down, let's move on to our next story here. So we're going to be talking about Anya Taylor Joy here. So from Harry Potter universe, Anya Taylor Joy is a fan of Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. Quote, when I was a child, I had mistaken the idea that you could only be a fan of Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. Nobody told me that. I invented the idea myself. Fortunately, during COVID pandemic, I watched the entire Lord of the Rings saga and discovered that you can love both. And that you should. And that comes to us from Variety. Yeah, I've always been in that mindset as well when I was a kid. It's like, you know, when you get two options between two really popular things and you're like, you can't like them the same. You have to like one more than the other. And it feels weird. I've never known someone to like both of the opposite things. So like, you got Pepsi and Coke. Everyone likes Pepsi or Coke better than the other. You know, Star Trek or Star Wars. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! PC and Mac. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different things. You got like Thundercats and Power Rangers. I mean, you could go on forever and ever about all the different things. You got Monster and Relentless in terms of the energy drinks, or Monster and Red Bull. You can only like one or the other. You've got Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter. You can't like them both the same. You have to like one better than the other. And Marvel and DC as well. That's a big one. But yeah, I mean, that's the way it is, isn't it? In my brain, I've always been like that. It's like, I have to like one better than the other. I can't like both the same amount. And it's, I don't know what it is. I kind of understand where she's coming from there. You grow up with this kind of unwritten rule where it's like, if you've got two big things, products or franchises that are kind of opposites and they're kind of rivals, you have to like one more than the other. You can't like them both simultaneously the same amount at the same time. Did anyone ever get that in their mind when they were growing up? Like, I definitely did. Star Trek, Star Wars, you can't like them both the same amount at the same time. Because if you do, the world, like a black hole would open and just, you know, suck the universe into a black hole. But yeah, you know what I mean, guys. So let me know what you think about that. I mean, she does bring up a good point. You know, that we've kind of got this unwritten rule where we have to like one thing more than the other. We can't like them both the same amount. Because it feels wrong to some degree. We have to set up camp in one kind of location, whether it's Star Wars or Star Trek, Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter. Again, I mean, yeah, so let me know what you think about that. It's an interesting thing to think about. I've never really thought about it that much. But yeah, let me know what you think. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, so happy 12th anniversary. July the 15th is Famicom Day. So by the way, I'm not exactly sure what Famicom is. I've never heard of this, but I think, so part of this post has been translated from Japanese. Famicom, I think it's like a Japanese terminology. I could be mistaken there. It's the day that USJ, Universal Japan's Wizarding World of Harry Potter opened on this day back in 2014. Around 3,000 people, including many who pulled all-nighters and lined up, with Tom Felton and Ivana Lynch appearing in the opening ceremony. Yeah, so I saw this earlier and I was like, man, I've got to post up about this. It looks so damn cool. Could you imagine being there opening day in Japan at the Wizarding World, having Luna Lovegood, having Draco Malfoy turn up, camping out there overnight with friends to be one of the first people into the park, dressing up in your Harry Potter merch. I mean, what a fun time to be a Harry Potter fan, to be involved in all that fandom of opening up the new park and having, again, you know, Luna Lovegood and having, obviously, Draco there as well. Just, what a wonderful time. And we see him there. There's Tom Felton and Ivana Lynch there. Kind of just having a great time opening up the park. And I love the fact that even to this day, they're still ambassadors to the brand, which is fantastic. Obviously, Tom Felton is, you know, still playing Draco on Broadway. Ivana Lynch, from time to time, she pops up in interviews and talks about Harry Potter and how she wishes the new generation of kids working on the HBO series, she wishes them luck and all that kind of stuff. There's a beautiful picture of them there as well, side by side. I love the fact that they've got their Ravenclaw scarf for Luna, and Draco's got his Slytherin scarf as well. That's just really fun. And we can see them, like, that looks to be all the cast and crew there. I would imagine, is that the cast and crew that actually work in the park? They're all kind of standing under this kind of beautiful stone archway here, which is amazing. And then we've got Tom Felton and Ivana Lynch there on the side as ambassadors. And yeah, just, it looks like such a fun time. I would have been there camping overnight. I would have set up my little tent, my little kind of camping stools. I'd be there like reading my Harry Potter books overnight. And then obviously getting into the park first thing in the morning and celebrating. Just a wonderful time. Like, I can't help but look at this and not have a giant smile on my face. Just kind of warms the heart, you know? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so up next, we've got another anniversary here. So the 15th of July, 2009, the film adaptation of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince was released. Okay, the Half-Blood Prince. Wow, I mean, it seems like every sort of like week or so, we get at least one of the anniversaries of these movies, which is crazy, isn't it? But I mean, 2009, I mean, 2026 now, I mean, again, the time is just going way too quick here. But guys, I mean, in memory of, you know, the Half-Blood Prince adaptation, you know, what were your favorite things in the movies? What was left out of the films that you wish they put back into it? You know, what were the highs? What were the lows? What were you so on about the movie? Whatever your thoughts are about the movie, where were you the first time you watched it? Whatever you want to share about your memories of the story, good, bad, where you watched it, who you watched it with, first time you saw it, leave those thoughts down below. Would love to hear your memories about when you were there for the first time you saw this back in 2009. Okay, moving on here. Let's go on to this. So we've got a Draco Malfoy figure here. So I came across this earlier. I wasn't sure if I was going to include this in today's video, but you know what? I thought, why not? It looks spectacular. So the Draco Malfoy action figure is amazing. Okay, so we're just going to skip forward. There's the box there, and then we open it up. Let's just kind of get to where it kind of showcases it, because it looks spectacular. So this is it here, right? This looks incredible. I don't think it looks like Tom Felton all that much, though. I have to be honest. Unless they're basing on artwork rather than Tom Felton. But yeah, I mean, look at this, right? Look how amazing the poses are for this figure. It looks so dynamic in the way that you can pose it in different ways. But I mean, look how incredible it looks. Like, the poses are really amazing. He's on his broom there. I just think it looks really, really great. Made by InArt. Yeah, I think that looks absolutely stunning. Let's just go back. Yeah, look at these poses. Look at that. That is so badass. That is such a great action shot right there. But there we go, guys. So that's the kind of statue, and we've got one more topic for us to get to in today's video. Okay, guys, and up last in today's video, we're going to be moving on to this. And this is part of the reason, right, why I love PC gaming so much more than console gaming, right? So Hogwarts Legacy players can now finally explore the infamous Chamber of Secrets. So someone has created a mod that basically installs the Chamber of Secrets into the game, which is insane. So let's go into this and read it quickly. So the Chamber of Secrets has been opened thanks to a brand new PC mod, which adds unique quests to the Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, I love the fact that because we've been lacking updates to Hogwarts Legacy, like, players take it on themselves to build mods, and that's what I love about again, PC gaming. The fact that players, like, they take things into their own hands and start modding their own games. It's just fantastic. So Hogwarts Legacy permits players to explore virtual iterations of various Wizarding World locations, including Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, the Forbidden Forest, Azkaban, if you play as a Hufflepuff. There are plenty of iconic locales we've yet to visit, though, and that includes the infamous Chamber of Secrets. It's where Harry faced off against the Basilisk in the second book and film, but of course the Chamber's origins extend far beyond the parameters of Harry Potter's time at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. It's thought that Salazar Slytherin created the Chamber during the medieval period, with it first being opened by his descendant Tom Marvolo Riddle, Lord Voldemort, in the 1940s. Okay, so let's go down to the actual about the game here. So intended for higher level characters, it introduces a dungeon-inspired, story-focused quest that sees players explore a forgotten underworld of flooded corridors, creature nests, ritual chambers, and the remains of Salazar. I can never say this name properly. I don't know. I think it's my accent that prevents me from saying it properly. Salazar Slytherin. True Legacy. Chamber of Secrets is a dark story-focused dungeon mod that sends players deep below the castle to uncover a place built not just to hide a monster, but to imprison, test, and destroy, reads the synopsis. Is there a full-scale basilisk in there, though, that you can fight? It would feel a little bit lackluster to be able to go into the Chamber of Secrets if there's not a basilisk you can fight. Fight through ancient sewers, creature-infested tunnels, caverns, abandoned Slytherin sanctums as you piece together horrifying truth hidden beneath Hogwarts. Do you know what? We may have to install that mod, and we may have to play it here on the channel. The mod features custom environments, atmospheric exploration, environmental storytelling, and intense encounters. In fact, it's a rather unique take on the Chamber of Secrets. Rather than simply bringing the film version to life, the mod reimagines the location as what the creators described as a far larger and far more terrifying than the legend ever did. Okay, so let's go on to the actual, let me just go on to the actual mod here. So let's load up the page where we can find the mod. So we find it over here on the curseforge.com. So this is where you can find it. If you've got Hogwarts Legacy installed in your PC and you want to play this mod, you can get it from here. You can get it from the curseforge.com. Okay, so let me go on to description here. I think it's pretty much going to give us the same description we just read. Yeah, so in the shadows of the study quest must be completed before being able to accept the quest, but this can be bypassed by reading below. Okay, so you either need to complete the quest in the shadow of the study, or you can bypass it by following the notes down below. But let's just check out some of the images here quickly. Okay, it says the something has failed. The pump has failed. Water rises quickly now. The walls tremble when it moves. I hear the breath. The stone itself recoils. Salazar, what have you done? Okay, that's the note there. That looks like the tunnel. That looks like the sewers. Kind of like a crystalline, kind of underground. Is that the basilisk? I can't really tell. It looks like a basilisk, like the head of it. Some of the pictures are pretty dark. I can't really make out the pictures. But yeah, that's where you can get it, guys. So you go on the Curse Forge and you can get it from there pretty much. But there we go. So you can go down into the Chamber of Secrets. Whether there's a basilisk in there, I don't know. It doesn't mention anything about it. But there's creatures, there's sewers. There's kind of like a whole new area to explore in the game. And like I say, I may have to install this mod myself and give it a go at some point. If I do, I will definitely record it. But guys, let me know what you think about that. Would you be up for exploring the Chamber of Secrets there, the mod? And I hope that someone puts like a... I would love someone to do a Diagon Alley mod or Ministry of Magic mod or something like that. London mod. That would be cool, where you could explore London or something like that. That would be cool. But I mean, building London, that's kind of, that's a tall task. But there we go. So let me know what you think. Okay, guys, that brings us to the end of today's roundup of Harry Potter news stories. So jump down in the comment section, let me know what news story stands out to you. Leave your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, your theories, all that good stuff, as always. Thanks so much for being here. Do hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber of the channel if you haven't done so far to help support the content and grow the community. And more importantly, do hit the notification button as well so you stay up to date with all the Harry Potter news going on the channel in the very near future. You don't want to miss any of that exciting stuff. And with all that down, I will see you guys, as always, in the very next video.